Okay, right. Okay. So in the last session, we checked out the stored procedure object, how to create. Okay. And the second object is called as in our subblocks category. So those are we called as stored functions. Okay, no? Stored functions. Okay, right. So basically, stored functions. Okay, so and what is function? Okay, it's nothing but simply we can say, guys, here. Okay, a function is nothing but okay to accept input values from user. Later, it will be performed some task, and once your task is completed, okay, after whatever the user is input the values, okay, so based on that user input values, it will be performing some task. And once task is completed, okay, once the task is completed, okay, what it was saying here, it must be written a value. Okay, no? So procedures are maybe may not be written a value. It's maybe or may not be written a value, okay, by procedures. But functions are not like this. Functions always return value. So after taking the input values from the user, later it will do some operation. And once that operation or task is completed, it must be returning a value. Okay, now? So there is no chance like maybe, may not be, I can't say here because functions are always written, okay, values. Now, and these functions are, okay, so these functions, that means this function are also called as user-defined functions. We call it, okay, user-defined functions because these functions are created by user. Okay, now so these are not a predefined function; these are user-defined functions. Okay, so when user want to create or you want to write some block of code, some logic. So he can write its own logics in this function body, and he will be created its own functions in our database. So that's why stored functions are called as a user-defined functions. Also, we call user-defined functions. Also, we call. Okay, right. So now, when come to these function object when we want to create. Okay, the function object when we want to create. So the same to same how you created procedures. So same as this. Here also we have here. So create or replace function, and I want to take my function name offer. So sending some parameters. Sending some parameters. So parameter name. Okay. And later we are passing data, right? Comma and so. Okay, now right. And here, what we said, guys, here functions always written. So that's why we are using some written statement. So what it will be written in this area means it will be written. It will be written. Okay, written variable data type. Okay, now. So that means which variable are you returning? Which variable are you returning? So that variable data type we need to mention at a written statement. Okay, so here what it will be written means you're returning here, it returns variable data type. Which variable? Return variable. So which variable the function will be written? which variable the function will be written. The return variable data type is what? The return variable data type is what? So the data type will be mentioned at your return statement. Okay, the data type will be mentioned at your return statement. Okay, now this is what. And next after that, so as usual, is or as, is or as, and now you need to declare, you have to declare your variables. Okay, now, and after that, begin. And now we are writing in this the function body. Okay, or else you're passing your statements, or else you're passing your statements. Okay, and here in this function body level, again we are using return. But in this return, what we are going to return means here return variable name. That means which variable are you returning? That variable name should be passed. Okay, and after that we need to end and execute. So this is the syntax of your stored functions or stored function blocks, how to create it in our database. Okay, na? So here two return statements are there because we said functions always returning. That is a default nature of function. Okay, now functions default nature is what now? Return a value. So that's why we are using return statements here. So out of the function body, whatever the return statement we are using, this return statement will be representing which variable are you returning. The data type should be passed here. Okay, and in the function body, one more return statement I'm using. So in this return statement, which variable are you returning? That variable name I want to pass here. Okay, na? So return variable name at your function body at return statement. Return variable data type you need to pass at your out of the function body at return statement. Out of the function body at return statement. Okay, now so these are the two. So what is exactly the meaning here? You can see in the examples. Okay, in examples I will show. So now next one is called as after the function block is created. After the function block is created, now how to call here? So syntax to call a function. So now here after. So how we are calling function means select. Here I'm using function name. Okay, of sending value. Okay, and from dual. So select the function name of values from dual. So this is the calling syntax after function is created, how we can call. Okay, now right. So now let us see some examples. We will go for. Suppose in the first example, create a stored function to input employee number and return okay that employee name from EMP table. Okay, now we can see, guys. So what we are going to ask in this first basic example. So we are creating stored function to input employee number and return which employee number are you entered. That employee, what I need to return, that employee name I want to return. Okay, na name I want to return from your EMP table. Okay, right. For example, suppose here observe, we are asking we are asking here. So enter employee number. Okay. Now here I entered 7788. If I entered, so what it will be written now? So entered employee number and my return value is what now? Name. Return name. So what is the return name? So which employee number user is entered? This employee name, whatever it was there, the name will be written. Okay, na? So suppose this name is Scott. Scott will be written for us. Okay, now we entered employee number and it returned that employee name. Okay. Okay. Now let me see, guys. Here. So go to open your database. So now first of all, connect with your username and password. Okay, now see, this is our working table of employee. So there are employee numbers, we have it here. Okay, so which employee number I'm going to enter, that employee name I want to return. Okay, now, so let me see, I'm going to writing as per my syntax, create or replace. So function F1, okay, now, and now my parameter, what is my parameter here? EMP number. But EMP number is which type, guys? Here, number type. Okay, now number type. So now you can see this. After that, I want to return. So now tell me, guys, here. So what I need to return? So this is EMP number, the parameter we declared here. And this parameter will be taking whatever user is entered employee number. That number will be taken by this parameter. That means this parameter will be storing that number. And based on that number, what I need to return, that person name I want to return. Okay, now, but tell me, guys, here, the person name column is a which data type here? E name column is a which data type? Come on, guys. E name is which data type? Okay. Which one here? E name column is which type of column? Varchar 2. So that's why what I want to return, E name I want to return. E name I want to return means this E name is a varchar 2 data type. So that's why here what is my return here means here return my, okay, here my return is varchar 2. Are you understanding now? So here which data type here? Return variable data type. So which I'm going to return, E name I'm going to return. So E name is which type of data type? Varchar type. So varchar 2 data type I want to mention. So this is what I'm saying here in my syntax. Okay. So return variable data type. Understanding that? Right. So this is what data type. Okay, fine. After that, now later is or as. Now, what I want to return variable. That means the name I want to return. So whatever the name was written here, okay, that name first of all I need to store under one variable. So this variable is also which type? Varchar 2 type. Okay, and after that begin. And here I'm using my command select what I need e name, and that e name I'm storing under which variable e name, from which table? EMP table, where condition is what now? EMP number is equals to parameter EMP number. Okay, now so this is already selecting to statement, we already know. Okay, right. So after that, what I want to do now, I want to return. And now tell me, whatever the name we are going to be retrieval from your EMP table based on employee number condition. So this E name are you storing into which variable, guys? So E name, employee name is, are you storing into which variable? Where are you storing? Yes, we are storing under a variable. What is my variable? V underscore E name. And what I'm saying here, so here I need to return my result. I need to return my result, but my result is storing under this variable. So now, what is my return variable name here? V underscore E name. V underscore E name. Okay, now. So this is what I'm saying now. This is what we are saying now. So return, what I need to return? Return variable name. Return variable name. Understand or are you understand now? Return variable name. And here return variable data type. Okay, at my return statement of out of function body. So here I mentioned data type. Internal function body return statement, we have mentioned name. Okay, now satisfied now? Let you see satisfied or not. Return variable name is V underscore E name, and return variable data type. This variable data type is what now? Varchar2. But this variable, are you declared for which column? E-name column. So of course, E-name column data type is also varchar2. So the varchar2 I was written here. So I was written varchar2 here, and here returning variable name. So now clear now? These two statements, are you understanding? A return variable data type, a return variable name. Come on guys. Are you clear? This the two statements? Okay, right. So now finally I will end my function body and execute now. Okay, so your function successfully executed. And now I need to call this function. Select F1 of 7788. Okay, and from dual. So here, which employee number I was entered here? 7788. So 7788 employee name is what now? Scott. Let you see, it was written Scott. It was written Scott. Okay, na? So like this, which employee number are you giving? For example, F1. Suppose I'm giving here 7900. 7900 I was entered. 7900 employee name is James. Now you can see, so James will be displaying us. Okay, now. So this is what we called as a return variable data type, a return variable name. Okay, now for example, same program, let you see. Suppose I want to return name. Okay, now let me change. I'm going to change in here. Observe carefully. So here, suppose here I'm giving return statement is number. Okay, now so actually I want to return name. I want to return employee name. But here my return statement data type I was given number. And remaining same as it is, I will take it now. The remaining same as it is, I will take it now. Okay, now? Right. Now let me see. So here, carefully observe. Are you returning the variable is V underscore E name? But V underscore E name variable data type is what here? Varchar2. Data type is what here? Varchar2. But are you passing here what now? Number. Are you passing what now? Number. So you're passing number, but your variable data type is a varchar2, and your return variable is a name. Your return variable is a name. Okay, now? Now what happened? You can see. So now my function is created successfully. Let me call. So 7788. Okay, from dual. Okay, now this number as usual storing under parameter, and the parameter number substituted in my where class condition, and that person name is written, that means retrieval storing into name, and this v name I'm going to returning here. But unfortunately, the variable whatever I written, this variable data type is varchar2, but here I was given number. Okay, then what happened? You can see it was showing error. What is your error? Character to character to number conversion is error. Understand na? Character to, okay, actually my written variable is what now? Character. But are you returning what now? Number. So conversion error is coming. Okay, na? So now the point understand na? Return and return. Understand all of you? Come on, guys. Are you clear now? Okay, right. So this why what we can say. So which variable are you returning? That variable data type, whatever it is, the same data type you mention at the return statement. If you didn't mention and you give a different data type, then conversion problem is come to us. Okay, na? So I'm returning character, but are you given return type is number? So type is number, but return value is character. So number character is not matching. So that's why it was getting what? Conversion data type problem. Okay, na? Right. So this is one example, guys, here. Okay, right. In the next example, same as this. Now, different functions you can create now. Now, next I'm creating here. Create a stored function to return sum of salary to return sum of salary sum of salary salary of salary of the given department name. The next example you can see. So what is my next example, guys? Here, create a stored function to return sum of salary of given department name. Okay, na given department name. So which department name are you given here? Which department name are you given here? So that based on the department name, I need to return sum of a salary. I need to return sum of a salary. Okay, let me come out here. In this example, okay, observe. First of all, I need to call my working table EMP. So in employee table, we have a salaries. In employee table, we have a salaries. Okay, in employee table, we have a salaries. Okay, fine. So now what I need to, that means which basis I need to find out my total salary means I want to return my sum of salary or total salary of given department name. Now tell me guys here, in this EMP table, do you have any department name is there? Come on guys. We have any department name is there here? No. So department names are not there here. So that means here I have a salaries, but I don't have a department names. So that means now you have to find out where is your department names. Your department names are having into another table DEPT. Okay, na? So now in this table, in DEPT table, we have a departments now. Okay, accounting department, research, sales, and operations. So your departments are having into one table and salaries are having into another table. So that means my required data, my required data was there in two different tables. Okay, na? So department names are having in one table and salaries are having into one more table. So that means whatever we required, our required data is there in two multiple tables. So now tell me guys here. So whenever our required data was there in the multiple tables or in two tables, then how to retrieve the multiple tables data? Which technique are you using, guys? Come on. Which technique are you using? Any idea or any guessing, guys? Very good. Here, joins. So we already discussed joins. Yes or no? So join technique purpose is what now? Use of join technique is what now? So whenever you want to go for to retrieving our required data from multiple tables, so there we required a joins. There we required a joins. Okay now? Right. Now here also same to say. So now what I want to implement here in my function join technique I want to implement. Okay now? So which department name the user was given, based on the department name, I want to calculate a sum of salary. Okay, let me see. So now I'm going to create or replace. Okay, now function a function number 2, and here my parameter is what now? Department name. Department name which type? Varchar type. Okay, right. So later I need to return. Now tell me, what is my return type here? What is my return type here? Anybody? Your question. What is the question? What I need to return? Return sum of salary. So that means what is your return data type? Come on, guys, guess it. Yes, my return type is what now? Number. Okay. So now what I want to do here, I need to pass my return data type is number. Okay. Later is or adds. Now I want to what I need to calculate sum of salary. So whatever we are going to be calculating sum of salary, the sum of salary I need to store under a particular variable. Okay. For that purpose, one variable I'm declaring here. This is called a sum sal. Okay, now and this variable type is what now? Number type. Okay. Then after begin. Now you need to write your join statement. I'm writing. So how to write join statement? Select what I need here to calculate a sum of salary. So sum function I'm using, guys, sum of salary, and this sum of salary I'm storing into my variable v underscore sum salary. Okay, now, and from EMPE inner join, okay, inner and DEPT D. And what is my condition, guys, here on E dot common column is equals to, that means department is equals to D dot department number. And which basis, which basis are you calculating your sum of salary? Come on, guys. Which basis are you calculating your sum of salary? Which basis? Okay, yes, department name basis. So department name basis, we are going to be calculating sum of salary. So that's why my additional condition, what now? End operator, department name is equals to parameter D name. Okay, now. Okay, right. So this is what we call. So now, which department name user is entered? The department name will be storing under this parameter, and that parameter we substituted in this condition. So that particular department name, okay, details will be, that means how many matching departments are there, which belongs to department name. So those all salaries will together sum. Those all salaries are together sum, and that will be storing under your variable. So already this kind of the query examples we already discussed. We already discussed in your joins topic. So again, I don't want to need to explanation here. I don't want to need to again explanation because this topic already and this kind of examples also we discuss in our joins. Okay. So now, okay, finally, what I need to return now, v underscore some sal variable I need to return. Okay. And finally, end close. So your function is created like this. Now let me call. So now I'm calling select function name of, suppose I'm giving a sales department name. So now sales department name, total salary is returning by this function. So total salary how much? 9,400. 9,400 is there or not there? Check out here. Here what condition? Sales. Sales department number how much here? 30. This 30 how many times matching? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now tell me guys here, your 30 is matching with how many times in your department number of EMP table? Come on guys, join. Your 30 department number, how many times matching? 6 times matching. Yes or no? Now these 6 times, okay, whatever it was matching 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, whatever the 6 times matching, these 6 times, those people's salaries you can see 1600 and 1250. So 2850. 2850. Okay, plus 1250. How much guys here? So 2800. Otherwise here 1000, 2000, 3000, 5000. Okay, 6000 and 6000. Okay, 6950. 6950 plus 500. How much? 6,950 plus 500. Come on, guys. 7,450. Yeah. 7,450 plus 850. 7,450 plus 850. So 8,000. Okay, 8,300. Something will come now. Next 250 add. Next 250 add. Next 600 you can add. So total how much it was written? 9,400 will be written here. Okay, now. So which department? Sales department. In the same to same, if I want to give F2, now we are passing accounting department. I'm passing now. So accounting department salary 8,750. Okay. So your accounting department number is how much, guys? Here 10. And this 10, how many times matching? 1 time, 2 times, and 3 times. And this 3 times of people salaries calculate 2,450 plus 500. So 7,450. 7,450 plus 1,300. 7,450 plus 1,300. 8,750. Satisfied? Now see 8,750 is your output. 8,750. Okay, now. So this is the one more example to taking your function. Okay, this is one more example. Now, let me see like this. One more example we will go for. Create a stored function. Create a stored function to return number of employee. To return number of employee or joined. Number of employee or joined in between given date expressions. In between given date expressions. Okay, now. So the question understand, guys, here. So create a stored function to return number of employee are joined in between given date expressions. So that means user, whatever the date was given from so and so date to so and so date, from to date. Yes or no? I'm giving some date from so and so to so and so. So whatever the date I was given here, in between these dates, how many employees are joined in my company? Okay, na? So and so date to so and so date I'm giving. So in between these dates, how many employees are joined in my company? So that I need to find out now. Okay, right. Now let me see how to write now. Now come back and see your table. First of all, you can see your table. So this is my working table. In this working table, we have total 14 rows are there. And here 14 rows employee hire dates are there. Can you see? So the 14 employees are hire dates are there. Okay, right. Now based on that, I need to write a function body. So create or replace my function number 3 of. Here I'm giving parameter. Starting date, it's a date data type, and ending date, it's a date data type. So here 2 parameters I declared, guys. Here I declared 2 parameters. One is a starting date parameter and one is ending date parameter. Okay, now starting and ending. Okay, fine. So now I need to return. Tell me, guys, what is my return type? What is my return type for this program? Return number of employee. That means my return type is what, guys? number type. So here also number type because I want to return number of employees. So here also my return type is number. Okay. So let me come out. Okay. So as usual, number is or as. Now my variable. What is my variable? Number of employee. So one variable I am declaring if the type is number. And after that begin. Now here, tell me guys, how to find out number of employee? If I want to find out number of employee, which function we need to use guys here? What is the function to finding number of employee? Is there any function was there to finding number of employee? Yes, very good. Count function. So here I'm using count function. So count of start. So count of start into the count I'm storing under which variable? V number of employee variable. From which table are you taking? EMP table. So now here my condition is what, sir? What is my condition? My condition is where higher date column is what now? Higher date operator between starting date and ending date parameters. Understanding now? Where higher date between starting date SD. SD is called a one of the parameter here. Starting date parameter and ending date parameter. Okay, ED. So SD, ED, starting and ending. Okay. So now let me see. After that, I need to return. My return variable is what now? V number of employees, my return variable. And finally, end close. Okay. So now I am giving guys, let me call select function number 3 of starting date. Suppose I'm giving starting date 1st January 1981. Okay, this is my starting date and ending date 31st December, so 1981. Okay, from dual. Now tell me guys, 1st January 1981 to 31st December 1981. So this is what our range starting and ending. As per the given date expressions, come to your table. How many employees are joined in the given date expressions? Can you count, guys? Come on, guys, count. How many people are joined in between the given date expressions? How many? 10 people are? So 10 people joined. Let you see. Yes. So your number of employees that joined, how many from the given so and so date to so and so date means there are 10 employees are joined. Okay, now. So this is one type of logic we are using under function. Okay, to finding number of people from so and so date to so and so date. Okay, now. So now slowly you are understanding now how the functions will be created and the different logics we can write under function. Okay, this is another example. So now and some more examples we will discuss in tomorrow's session guys here. Okay, so tomorrow we will go for some more examples by using of functions. Okay, now right? Yes. So thank you so much.